It has been a minute at Tony Gwynn Stadium since a league championship trophy's been hoisted, but with the 4-1 win over San Jose State, the Aztecs are once again on top of the Mountain West. Steve Perez here with the Aztecs All In the closing days of the regular season. The series played out over Mother's Day weekend where the made-over team led by first-year coach Kevin Vance just had to keep winning to get it done. The series had it all, a Friday night mercy rule blowout for the Aztecs, followed by a Saturday night bounce-back win by the visiting Spartans, or as I like to call them, the Con Accentos of San Jose State. Lots of home runs in that one, 9-4 final score of that. Most of the homers hit by the blue team. Then there was a well-pitched game on Sunday where the Aztecs scraped together 4 runs, held their opponents to a single run in the first inning on 4 hits. Carson Johnson gets the win. Senior Aidan Russell, one of just 5 seniors on the team, making his last appearance on the mound in Tony Gwynn Stadium in an Aztecs uniform on Senior Day, picks up his 4th save. The win clinches at least a share of the regular season title, their first in 3 years. Most likely, they will be the number 1 seed in the upcoming Mountain West tournament later this month in Mesa, Arizona. That by virtue of an 8-1 winning record against the other top 3 teams. They do have a 3-game road series against the Running Rebels of UNLV starting May 14th. Just have to win one of those 3 games to clinch the regular season title outright. Man, what a first season for head coach Kevin Vance. San Diego native known for his work with pitchers, delivering a true turnaround on the Mesa. After helping Arizona reach the College World Series last year, he remade the roster with transfers in this day and age of super mobility of college athletes. Installed a winning culture resulting in a 32-win season to date so far. The season featured an 11-game winning streak, included 2 series sweeps of conference opponents. In the preseason, Aztecs pegged to finish 7th, but on a Mother's Day Sunday, Coach Vance and some of his players took a break from celebrating their play to date to reflect on the hard work it took to get it done. After Sunday's game, we caught up with Coach Vance, taking a break from the celebration, getting some of his thoughts on the season to date. We will hear from shortstop Jabin Trosky in a minute. He drove in 2 runs on 2 hits on Sunday, but Vance says there is no single player who's carried the team the entire season.
That's the beauty of this game is we got a bunch of kind of misfit toys here. A lot of transfers, a lot of guys from all over the place, and to have them come together and do it the way that they did it, finding ways to win in different ways, and pitchers picking up the hitters picking up the pitchers when we need to, and it takes everybody. So I'm just really proud of the group and how they have gelled thus far, and anything's possible. It's 1 through 9 in the lineup, and just the depth that we have on the mound. It's not one guy, it never will be. And I think that's why we've had success, is they've bought into that. It's 1 through 9 approach. We all got to be locked in. If one of us isn't, it doesn't go very well, So it's everyone rowing in the same direction, all in the same boat, moving together. That's what helps us win games, not just individual performances. Sometimes some guys step it up and hit a couple homers. We've had a lot of guys that have, I guess single-handedly on paper won games for us at times, but you forget about the walks and grinding it out, the pitches before that lead up to those moments for guys. And that's how we win. That's how one guy wins us a game, but we do it all together.
Now after every game this season, Coach has a team meeting on the field, everyone paying close attention to the message. Here's Coach Vance talking about what he had to say, along with takes from Trosky and Russell.
No one can ever take this away from them. We're going to hang a banner, and they're going to be able to bring their grandkids here someday and show, we won a championship here, and that's what it's all about. That's what we're here to do is develop these guys as people and as players, win championships, and get them some diplomas.
Is this the way the season played out when you drew it up at the very beginning?
Is this how we drew it up? Yeah, absolutely. This is what you plan for, and we're not done yet. So we got some work to do, but I'm really proud of the guys. They earned it. They earned it and got better.
Yeah, man. He said he's super proud of us, and he said job's not finished, so just got to keep going.
And speaking of that job, now you got Vegas. What's the goal going into that one?
Yeah, man, keep going. Every day we have an opportunity to get better and build on, winning the conference tournament's our goal now, and it starts with Thursday night against UNLV.
What was the moment in the season when you knew you had a good team that was going places? Was it in the middle of that 10, 11 game winning streak? I mean, that had to have been
that was a good reminder, but dating back even to the fall when we had everyone here, we had a lot of transfers, returners, a mix, but everyone gelled together and we got a good chemistry, and I knew in the fall that we were going to, do something special.
So many different things, Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and then senior day, my last ever home game here at TG Stadium. It's really special, and then of course to top it off, Mountain West regular season champions, it's amazing. 3 super, it all came together at the right time. And I'm so lucky, the team's so lucky, the 5 seniors, we're all so lucky. It was like it was bound to happen. I mean, it's amazing. You trust every single guy behind you, 1 through 9. And there's not much to say. It's all trust, it's all love. We're all it's a brotherhood. It's awesome.
Now, you don't win 30-plus games unless you have a pitching staff that keeps you in most games. And this season, the Aztecs had 4 pitchers who were singled out by the conference for their performances during the season. And one, Aidan Russell, honored twice. Here he is talking about his expectations going into the season, a little pitching nugget he might have picked up from his coach this season, and the general attitude the pitchers as a group took this season when the coach put the ball in their hands.
For me, it was just coming in. I wanted to learn as much as I could from KV. I'd heard a lot of great things from everybody I've talked to, and I mean, he came here and did exactly what I thought he'd do. He taught everybody so much, and everyone's grown as a team. And all the new faces on the diamond are, while they were new at first, I mean, we've all become brothers at the end, and I'm blessed to have him behind me.
He's had that reputation coming in, as a pitching wizard. But any nuggets you can share?
Get to 0-2 or 1-2 or die trying. Not being afraid of anything on the mound. We're not afraid of contact. We're gonna let them have those big hits they wanted, but we're still gonna pound the zone and not give a damn about anything.
Now, of course, there are many solid players on this roster, but if you have a chance to catch any of the upcoming games on the Mountain West Network or later on, keep an eye on the first 2 players in the batting order. Now, imagine towing the mound against the Aztecs, and the first guy in the box is right-hander Dawson Santana, solid second baseman. He crowds home plate and stands generously 5'7", 8, maybe an inch or 2 below that. Anyways, the Oregon State transfer presents the tiniest of strike zones. Going into the game, had a .413 on-base percentage, a team-leading 44 runs. Get past him, you're facing the tallest Aztec on the roster in 6'6", Jake Jackson. A junior outfielder from Madison High, second on the team in slugging percentage, team-leading 13 homers. Vance and Russell talk about the 1-2 combo that challenged pitchers throughout the season.
No, it's cool. He sets the tone for us, makes it a tough at bat, and then leaves some cookies for Jake. That's the idea. It is.
I mean, you get Dawson in there. What is he, 5'8", and then you get Jake in there, obviously like 6'7", and it's definitely a big difference.
Now the Aztecs go into the final series in Vegas and the Mountain West Championship Tournament in Reno with a boatload of confidence and energy born from a successful season. So the final baseball note is that because of their solid performance this season, Aztecs are projected to be named to the NCAA field of 64. So, some big stakes games still to come from Aztecs baseball this season. Speaking of the NCAA's, men's golf team has some extra time on the links due them in the Marana Regionals, hosted by Arizona later this month at the Gallery Golf Club. It's the 26th time in the last 27 years the Aztecs have qualified. The postseason play comes despite a third-place finish at the Mountain West Championship. Aztecs unable to defend their 4 straight conference titles this year. But they do have an at-large bid and the number 7 seed in the Marana Regional. Aztecs part of a tough 14-team field that features Oklahoma State, LSU, Alabama, Duke, and host Arizona. It will take making the top 5 as a team to reach the NCAA championships at Omni La Costa in Carlsbad. Individually, the Aztecs have the nation's number 4 ranked player in Harry Takis of Brisbane, Australia. He has a shot at qualifying as an individual with a win at the regionals. And since we were last on, Aztecs wrapped up their spring football campaign with a Saturday scrimmage on their practice field. It was the last of 15 sessions that had all 3 quarterbacks, Jaden Denegal, Stone Saunders, and Drayden Trudeau driving the offense into the red zone. Saunders tossing a 31-yard touchdown pass, and Denegal leading the offense to a late field goal drive. There are questions on defense, but the unit showed its teeth with 6 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks, and a goal line stand. Aztecs lost several key defensive pieces. NFL draft for 1, transfer portal for 2, and last of all, injury. The watchword from Coach Sean Lewis, now in his 3rd year as a head coach, has been competition, development. Of course, the real test comes this fall. Always seems to get here sooner and sooner each year. Aztecs open their first season in the new Pac-12. Fall camp expected to begin early August. The home opener is set for September 5th against Portland State at Snapdragon Stadium. A few tidbits from men's basketball, where Coach Brian Dutcher and his staff completing a big roster turnover heading into next season, and their first in the new expanded Pac-12. Among the losses to the transfer portal, the TP as I call it, Miles Bird and Magoon Gwath. And to offset those losses and many more, the Aztecs have dipped into the TP and into the international market. The new pieces include a couple of Eurus. Speedy Italian guard David Torsani, he's 22 years old, played in Italy's top league, and Croatian forward Luka Skuric, 23, with some pro experience over there. Older, battle-tested additions, and bringing, it is hoped, immediate physicality and skill. As always on the basketball court, you can assemble the talent, but how they gel as a team will determine their success in this new era of college basketball. All right, that's enough for Aztecs All In. We have that handle on X at Aztecs_all_in. And you can drop any witty bon mots you may have our way via email at aztecsallin@gmail.com. So, for Louis Wiener, I'm Steve Perez, thanking you for checking in with us, and we will check back in with you soon.